Yeah, this is a video on how to park your car on one of these lifts, because I had the car backwards for 2 years, and I'll show you why it matters. So these are I don't know what they call these lifts, but you see where the posts are turned? Well, they're turned that direction. Put the engine on the far side, and the reason is, I'll show you. I can now open the door all the way. I had it. See what it is that the arm on this lift on this side, we're looking at it. That one is a lot longer than the other one. So if you have it turned around, you have too much weight out here, and you just can't. If you try to open the doors, you have to put the car way out, and the balance would be off. You need the weight on the short side. So before, I could only open the door. Let me back up. That much. For 3 years. I've been looking at videos trying to figure out why they make these lifts, why they install these lifts turned like this. And this is the reason, so you can open your doors. I haven't found one video on it. This is gonna be the first one. So now you can open the door all the way. It's great. In fact, I'm gonna open it all the way. Watch. That's all the way. I still got 6 inches. Now I can reach right in here and work, raise the car up and down. Before, I couldn't do that. It was driving me crazy. I was even thinking about moving the post apart, and lengthening that rod, that piece of steel I-beam up there, and making the cable longer. But today, me and my buddy that's been helping me, we just turned the car around, and voila, this is great. And the car's balanced better now. So again, the long arm, you want the less weight. So the less weight is the rear of the car when it's turned this way. So whatever way it's facing, that's the rear of the car. The advantages for me is now, this is where all my lights are. So now I can see everything really good up here in the front. And I can open the doors. And I have more room right here, about a foot or two. So short side, when the posts are in the ground that way, is the engine side. That's the way to remember this. Long side is the rear end, because that's the lightest and the furthest away from the post. If anybody watches this and you saw another video on this, I'd like to see it, because I searched and searched, and how do I get the doors open? How do I open the doors on a lift? There it is. And the other problem I've been having, and I finally solved it, is after you clean these bolts, you want to paint them, but you don't want to get paint on the thread. So I just old valve cover. This is the valve cover that came off the car. It was all rusted. These are off the crankshaft, an old crankshaft, bearing caps. And I also made the hole all the way through in case you have longer bolts. So completely free. And this was off when I first moved in, there was a table, and I just cut it up into pieces. So I guess what I'm saying is, as far as you can think, just think up crazy things, try to use up your parts. That's it.